Well, today we are doing our second installment of our WCC podcast that we just launched last month and are very excited to be talking with Mr. Shaquille Goodson, a WCC graduate and former SGA president. And Shaquille, you have a long list of accomplishments and accolades with us here at the college. So you earned your high school equivalency diploma in 2021. Then you served as our SGA president from 2022 to 2023. You earned your interpreter education certificate in deaf studies in 2022, then went on to finish the full degree in interpreter education in 2023, which you did with high honors. Congratulations again on that. And you've been attending UNC Greensboro since the fall, since August.
Yes.
Yep. And so, again, just that list of accomplishments alone, but you had numerous scholarships. You had the Bridgestone America Scholarship, Education Lottery Scholarship, and the Community College Scholarship. You were a member of Phi Theta Kappa, and you were our speaker for adult high school graduation back in May as well. And then you served on institutional committees while you were here. You were an ex officio member of our Board of Trustees as SGA president. Mm-hmm. And I remember you served on Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Committee with us, as well as I think there may have been a couple of others. I know it kind of runs together, and it's
right.
Been a little while. So all of that said, that's quite a journey.
Yes, it was.
That was a lot. So how do you look back on that experience now?
I think I told my family this, but my time here at the community college as well, when I graduated, was the happiest I've been in my life. And it was the happiest I've been in my life because I felt like I finally, my goals, came into fruition. And I was just happy, to accomplish something just as a man, but just personal, because growing up, I always knew I was going to be somebody, but I kind of let just certain situations impede my success. And, just to have the opportunity to get my high school diploma at first and then go on to the community college, and then with the push from colleagues like, Josh and from the other staff here to take the role as SGA president, as well as, attend these certain events here on campus, is what made me who I am today. So I thank the community college a lot. I even told my grandmother one day, I was on the phone with her. I often FaceTime her. And during my time here at the community college, I said, this is the happiest I've ever been, because I think having an opportunity after I got my high school GED was having the opportunity to learn. I'm always looking to learn, and I think when I had the opportunity to take up, learning another language like ASL, I was just so happy. So I think just having the opportunity just to learn was, kept me here at the community college, as well as the staff and the support.
Wow. I think that's awesome to hear. I have to tell you, now going into 24th year as a community college professionals, we never ever get tired of hearing those stories and exactly what you said, and seeing students work hard and persevere and do all of the amazing things that you've already done. And I know, no doubt, just a foreshadowing of things to come. Since you've been at UNCG, how has that experience been compared to, community college? And do you feel like your time here at WCC helped you prepare for life in the four-year university?
Yes, I do believe the community college did help me prepare for my experience at UNC Greensboro. To be totally honest with you, I feel like a university is no different from the community college. It's just a bigger place and a lot more students. But I do feel like, Wilson Community College, well, just community college in general, will help someone prepare to transition over to a big university, because I feel like it's the same amount of work. So you're already used to the work here, and I think anybody can achieve it. So.
For sure. And your major at UNCG now, you have carried on with interpreting?
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that. How has that been?
It's been good. I feel like it's a lot more students compared to here, because here it was only like four of us in a class, so it was a very small community here. At UNC Greensboro, it's a lot more students, and it's very diverse when it comes to what everybody's taken up when it comes to ASL, American Sign Language, because it's called IDEAS, so that's interpreting, deaf education, and advocacy. So I got a chance to meet people who are in the interpreter major like me, who are in the deaf education, which they are, they know ASL as well, but they're looking more forward to being a teacher. And they do have the advocacy as well, which is pretty cool. So just being around them, I feel like it's UNC Greensboro has a somewhat of a bigger deaf community there, but I think the diversity of seeing these different fields of American Sign Language is pretty good. So.
For sure. I think ASL is one of the languages that it's not at the forefront as much as when we associate a foreign language like with Spanish or Spanish interpreting. And I think it is unique in the sense that there's that advocacy piece that
Right.
you mentioned as well. Have you been able to have experiences using the interpreting skills and interacting with, in a capacity that you could see yourself doing in the future with students?
I haven't had the opportunity yet to really showcase my skill work like I did here at the community college. I feel like here in Wilson, just in general, I think I had a lot more opportunities when it comes to like volunteering work there. But I feel like in UNC Greensboro, it's just more of a it's more like silent socials. We call it silent socials. It's pretty much like events that you can go to and it's voices off. It's just all ASL. I've been to a few of them. They've been pretty good, but I think I get a lot of my experience from just being on campus, get to use my ASL skills. They have a DHCC there at UNC Greensboro. It's pretty much like just a club for anybody to join, interpreter or not, anybody who wants to learn ASL. And normally we have these voices off and it's just straight sign language. So that's pretty cool. And I'm currently taking a big test at the end of the month. It's called the ASLPI in order to pretty much see where my skills at when it comes to American Sign Language. And I've been using my skills each and every week because I do have somewhat of a mentor who helps me out each and every week. She just have a simple communication with me, like conversation with me, as well as that's pretty much what's going to be on the ASLPI. It's just a conversation just to see where your skills at. So I get a lot of my skills from just being on campus with the other interpreters, deaf ed, and advocacy students. So
That's really cool. That is awesome that you have that opportunity. And was it when you were here in the program at WCC that you had the opportunity to do some work at the school for the deaf?
Yes, I did. The last 4 months, the last semester is where I had my deaf. I had the opportunity to be around, other like deaf students and see like the culture and everything like that, and that's where I did my intern. So.
Mm-hmm. And that was a good experience.
Yes, it was. It was the kids there. It almost made me change my major to deaf education because the kids. I think me seeing the kids being eager to learn, as well as the different personalities and like the school drama and stuff like that. It was just something that it just made me happy in a way. So, but they recently came to UNC Greensboro about 2 or 3 weeks ago. They remember me and I remember them, and especially like the young men, I think they look up to me and I appreciate them as much as they appreciate me. So
yeah, for sure. Well, that is really awesome that they got to visit and see that you've carried on. That is a great example for them too, and I feel sure the example that you set and in the time that you were here, certainly in my interaction, it is very apparent to me that you have a heart to help and care for and give to others and to your community. And so I have no doubt that in whatever you apply that to, that you're going to do a great job and have a huge impact.
Thank you.
So what is on the horizon? What comes next? Have you had time to think that far ahead?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm always I always have a vision for my future. And it was an old saying that if you can see it, then you can make it come true. So I see myself graduating from UNC Greensboro, walking across the stage. I see myself being somewhere where I can showcase my skills, with the deaf and blind. I'm not sure if that's going to be in North Carolina or, I had my horizon set on wanting to visit Arizona. I wanted to be somewhere where I can get some land. So it really depends on where I can get some land is where I want to station and start my legacy at. So, but I think North Carolina is a great state, but I do want to venture out just to see where I can start my legacy at. So, I really want to have my own. I really want 10 acres so I can start growing my.
You sound just like my husband. What is this fascination with acquiring land?
I think having land is I think it's just important. I just want to be able to somewhat depend on myself and not, because I was a lot of during the week I only eat fruits and vegetables Monday through Friday, and then Saturday is where I have my chicken, but soon I'm gonna venture off and maybe just be fruits and vegetables, somewhat of a vegan or a vegetarian. But anyway, I went to the store and buying these organic fruits and vegetables, it can be pretty expensive. Mm-hmm. So I'm okay, if I'm sitting here buying some apples that's $6 a bag, mm-hmm. I can just take the seeds out of that and then grow them on my land, and I can have a couple apple trees. Mm-hmm. So I just think me being here in North Carolina, because I grew up in New Jersey as well, but just getting used to having a backyard and stuff like that. I want my own space. So
yeah, absolutely makes sense. Well, and again, I have no doubt that you will be successful at whatever you put your hand to and whatever you try.
Thank you.
And I really appreciate you taking time out of your schedule to come to travel here, be with us, and talk with us about your experience today. Genuinely glad to see you, and I can't tell you how happy it makes me to see students go on to do well and to be able to take what we were able to provide here at the college and use those skills and knowledge in a really meaningful way. So
thank you. And it's good
awesome.
To see you too.
Thank you. We're very, very proud of you. So the final thing, just for fun, we tried this with Dr. Woods, our president, so we'll try this with you too. So okay. It's a little just a kind of to get a sense of your preferences, what you like or don't like. So no right or wrong answers. Okay. So beach or mountains?
Ooh. I grew up in New Jersey, so I'm gonna say the beach.
Cool. Beach, love it. Chocolate or vanilla?
Vanilla.
Oh, wow. Okay, that is 2 for 2.
Vanilla.
I am so interested in this. I think we may have to pursue this line of questioning further to delve into this. It's another good example of can't assume that what you like is what everybody else likes. So very, very cool. Books or movies?
I prefer books. I like to read.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Sometimes the movies don't quite play out in the way that you've envisioned the story, so I totally get that. Do you prefer indoors or outdoors?
I like being outdoors more. I don't really like sitting in the house too long. Even if I go outside and just walk around, I prefer to be outside, just having the sun and everything like that. The fresh air, hearing the birds chirping in the morning, just hearing nature and just in general, so outside.
Absolutely, yeah. And are you a morning or a nighttime person?
I'm a morning person. Yeah, I don't mind waking up early in the morning. Mm-hmm. As long as I get over 3 hours of sleep, I'm fine.
And that's the advantage of being young, I think, is just you can function on less sleep, because 3 hours sounds like, ooh, that's going to be, that'll be a big lift. But
I just need time to rest.
Oh,
if I have that time where I can just close my eyes and just relax, I'll be fine.
Yeah, got it. All right. Well, thank you for indulging that. That's just our fun little thing that we like to do. So,
okay.
Well, please take care of yourself. We need you to keep doing what you're doing and to stay in touch and let us know how things are. All right.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you.
If there's someone you'd like to hear from, we want to know. Please send us topics of guests you'd like to see in future podcasts. We're looking forward to this new series and hope we all learn a little more about the people in our community. Thanks so much for watching.